Well, we're gonna feed the feedlot today. Cows are coming up here. Turn on their water, let it run while we're feeding them. So we'll let that run. We're gonna go start the 1086 up and take the feed wagon out there and we'll shovel them some corn. They should be getting about 25 14-pound scoops today. Over here in the 1086, a little throttle, turn the key. Good starting tractor. Runs every day. I mean, it ran, we just had some actual temperatures of -20s and it started up every day to feed the cattle. Can't really beat that. International 1086. Okay, so you can see it's sloppy right here, but not to worry. If you look over there, all that is dry ground, and then this is actually a hill over here. So they got all dry up on this hill. They have quite a few acres of dry ground. The only time they have to come down in the mud is for the little bit of time that they're eating. And that's just because if we move the feeders around everywhere, this isn't going to just dry up instantly. So then we got another mud hole and another mud hole, and it eats up their dry ground. So it's better for them to be able to just get their feet a little wet while they eat, and then they can go out and dry off all the rest of the day. You can see standing in the water doesn't hurt them. They're all healthy looking animals waiting on their feed. Here's what we feed them. It's ground up ear corn. There'll be a kernel or two here and there, but most of them are cracked up from the grinding. The cob is in there. There's some husk, a little bit that gets on them, not a lot. And then if you're interested in the recipe we use, because we put soybean meal in it and beef maker 6, salt, some yeast additive to help them break the food down, check out one of my last videos. Just look for grinding cattle feed or grinding cattle feed recipe. They're pretty popular, so they should be up at the top. But yeah, if you're interested in what exactly we feed these cows, the feedlot, go check those out. And obviously we just feed this corn to just the feedlot. The brood cows, they live out in pasture on corn stalks and hay fields, and then we feed them hay in the winter. And when it's real bitter cold, we'll give them a little bit of corn just to help them warm up and keep their bodies going through the bitter cold. But for the most part, the brood cows, they don't get any of this corn. But I'm gonna start scooping. Got a scoop shovel over there. They'll get 25 scoops. Hopefully we got enough here. I'm grinding cattle feed later today, so if not, we'll get them the rest later. All right, so I emptied the feed wagon. There was 23 and a half scoops, then just a little bit of cleanup. So they got 24 scoops. One scoop less today isn't gonna really hurt them. It's pretty warm out, but it's good to empty out the feed wagon every once in a while completely. That way, just in case some moisture got down on the bottom, you're not keeping moldy corn, because once corn starts to mold, it just works its way up, so then you'd be molding all your new corn. There was no mold in this. It's winter time, so that kind of keeps the mold down. You can see they'll be content. They got a round bale over there, so that was good enough. Now we should probably go shut off their water before it starts overflowing and makes even more of a muddy mess with this weird January weather. We went from negative 20 on Christmas to positive 55 yesterday on January 2nd or whatever. I don't know. Hopefully the frost comes up out of the ground so this will all dry out before it refreezes. But we're gonna take the feed wagon back and then keep an eye out for next video. We'll be grinding cattle feed. Never forget to shut the gate. Even if you get distracted by 5 raccoons up in a tree right next to the feed shed, and go take care of them. Not knowing from personal experience or anything, just always shut the gate. The cows like to get out. That was actually almost perfect timing. That's plenty of water for the cattle for the day. So, shut that off. They're all over there happily eating. And that's gonna wrap up feeding cattle. So, hope you guys enjoyed. It's probably a shorter video, but we'll have a couple more coming, probably picking some ear corn and grinding some cattle feed. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like the video, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so that way you guys get a notification when I upload a video. And as always, have a good one.